Yo, what's going on, guys? I got some free picks for the NFL and college football for this Saturday and this Sunday. You guys are not going to want to miss out on these picks because if you tailed the picks in my last free pick video that I put out 2 days ago, we went 5-0 and swept every single prop. I gave out all these picks for completely free, guys. First, we had Devin Singletary going less than his rushing attempts, and he got 14, so we pushed on this line. Then we had Neighbors going over his reception targets. He went over by 5, so that was not even a sweat. This was the slip that I gave out in this video. Now all we have to do is get Cam Ward and Xavier Restrepo, this correlated stack, to both go under their passing yards and receiving yards on Saturday. But that is not the only setup that we have, guys. We have other setups inside of VIP. I also gave out CeeDee Lamb and Rico Dowdle. Dowdle going more than his rushing attempts and Lamb going less than his reception targets. So now we have a setup on Saturday as well. We need Wisconsin to go under their passing yards and receiving yards, but that is not even the only setup we have, guys. We also have this other one that I gave out in VIP. We have Antonio Williams and Cade Klubnik going over their passing yards and receiving yards. So right there, that is 30x in profit that we have pending for Saturday. Guys, we are going to absolutely cash out. We have 10 more slips loaded up in the chamber, and I'm going to be giving out some of those free slips inside of this video. If you guys don't want to miss out on all of my slips as soon as I drop them, guys, we have gone absolutely crazy. We are up 75 units in the last 2 months playing on football. That means if you would have put $50 on every single slip, you'd be up over $3,750. If you guys want to join VIP, it's only $49 a month. The link is going to be down in the description, guys. The price will be going up in a week. It will be going up. I will probably be doubling it because we are making so much money, guys. And I want these plays to be exclusive to the community. I don't want these plays to bump fast, and I don't want PrizePicks to change the payout on these. So I need to gatekeep a little bit. I will be increasing the price in a week. So if you guys want to lock in at $49 a month, go down to the link in the description and you guys can join up. I mentioned that we went 5-0 on props. We also had this slip that I gave out for completely free in my last video on Chalkboard. We cashed this out for a 3x profit, guys. If you guys want to get a little taste of the Discord for completely free, all you have to do is sign up using my code on Chalkboard or Sleeper. Use my code on Chalkboard, DEREKBETS, to put in at least 10 bucks, and I'll give you 14 free days of VIP. Or use my code on Sleeper. Just deposit $10. They'll give you a 100% deposit match up to $100, meaning they will match whatever you put in, and I will give you a free 14 days inside of the VIP. All you have to do is drop a comment down below in the comments saying that you use my code to deposit on Chalkboard or Sleeper. Again, Chalkboard DEREKBETS, Sleeper Derek. Let's get into the free picks for today. So guys, I think I'm going to give out 3 free slips in this video. So first, guys, we have the New England versus San Francisco game. Obviously, San Francisco is a much better team than New England. So I see the 49ers going up early in this game. And guys, what happens when a team goes up early? What does the other team have to do? The other team has to start passing so that they can get back into the game. Imagine if the 49ers go up 14-0 in the first quarter, right? New England, they're going to start passing the ball. They're not going to run the ball. So we have Ramondre Stevenson to go under the rushing attempts, less than 13.5. So we are pairing that up with Hunter Henry to go more than 4 reception targets. Hunter Henry is still a beast, and he is their best receiver. You know, if you want to call him a receiver, even though he's a tight end. He went for 8 receptions and over 100 yards just 2 weeks ago. I think this line is way too low, guys. I think he's going to get targeted if the Patriots can do anything good at least 5 times. So we're pairing up Hunter Henry to go over his reception targets and Ramondre to go less than his rushing attempts. Basically, guys, this is me saying that I think the Patriots are going to go down and start passing. It's really that simple, guys. This is the same exact strategy that we are using with these slips where we are hitting for 10x. Rico Dowdle and the Cowboys were up the entire game versus the Giants. And guys, what do you do when you are winning the game? You start running the ball because you want to run out the clock, you want to get to the end game, and you want to win the game, right? So Dowdle went over his rushing attempts. And if you're running the ball a lot, you're not throwing the ball a lot, right? If you're up by 10 points, why would you throw the ball? You're just going to run the ball to get first downs and waste the clock. So CeeDee Lamb went under his reception targets, guys. It's really simple correlation playing off of game scripts. So that is our first stack. And then I'm pairing this up with Dillon Gabriel and Tez Johnson to both go under their passing yards and receiving yards. Oregon, they are really good. They put up a lot of passing yards. They're playing UCLA, who has a pretty good passing defense. But that's not the only thing that I'm looking at, guys. I'm also looking at the lines on FanDuel and DraftKings and seeing where we can get value. Dillon Gabriel is being hung at around 285 yards on DraftKings and FanDuel. So we're getting good value on under 293 here. And then that correlates with Tez Johnson going under his receiving yards, of course. So this is our first slip. This is a very, very profitable slip to play on PrizePicks, guys. If you play these slips, you will make so much money over the long term. Like I just mentioned, we are up over 75 units using these strategies this season. And this is literally the only strategy that I'm running on PrizePicks, guys. They are going to nerf this strategy in a week or two. I promise you, this payout will not be 10x. This will probably be like a 7x or a 7.5x in like a week. Because guys, they're onto us. They know the strategies that we're using, and they have been coming after pretty much everything that we're doing. But this strategy is still alive. So next we have another correlated game stack. We have Travis Etienne to go less than his rushing attempts, and Christian Kirk to go more than 6.5 reception targets. The Jaguars are coming off a game where they got absolutely destroyed by the Bills. Do I think they're going to get absolutely destroyed by the Texans? No, but they are not a good team right now, guys. They are not going to be running the ball a lot. I predict that they're going to go down probably 14-0 in like the first quarter and then have to throw again. Trevor Lawrence, I think he put up like 40 pass attempts in the last game versus the Bills. It was absolutely insane. Christian Kirk, I think he caught 7 passes, had like 10 reception targets. Right now, he is their #1 receiver in front of Brian Thomas. I did play Brian Thomas last week, but Christian Kirk has been more consistent. So we are choosing this Travis Etienne to go under his rushing attempts. I don't think the Jaguars are going to be running the ball. I think they're going to go down early, and they're going to be throwing to Christian Kirk a lot. And I paired this up with Jaden Daniels and Terry McLaurin to go under the passing yards and receiving yards. I looked at the lines on FanDuel, and we're getting good value on this as well. Terry McLaurin, yes, he did have 100 yards in his last game. The majority of that came from one deep pass, which I think was like 50 yards. If he doesn't get another deep pass, which he hasn't been getting all season, then he should go under this line pretty easily, especially if Jaden Daniels goes under his passing yards. So this is slip 2, another very profitable slip, guys, another 10x payout. So third slip, this is also a really good slip, guys. We have Breece Hall going over his rushing attempts and Garrett Wilson going under his reception targets. The Jets are playing the Broncos, who are one of the worst teams in the league, guys. The Jets should have no problem handling them. They should have no problem taking an early lead. And if they take an early lead, Breece Hall is going to have a lot of rushing attempts. Garrett Wilson is not going to have a lot of receiving targets if they go up, because there's no need to throw the ball if you are up 14-0, 21-0, whatever. We are pairing this up with Jake Reslav to go over 191.5 passing yards and Chase Roberts to go over his receiving yards. Another correlated stack, BYU versus Baylor. Again, I looked at the lines on FanDuel and DraftKings to make sure we are getting the best value on this stack. This same prop, Jake Reslav to go over his passing yards, is 195 on DraftKings and FanDuel. So we're getting good value on this at 191, guys. When you use data and numbers like this to bet on sports, that is how you're going to win. Stop betting off of your emotions and what you think is going to happen, and look at the line value on these stacks. So that is going to be the last free slip in this video, guys. I have 7 more highly profitable slips in the VIP that I posted just this morning. If you guys want to get all of my plays, it is only $49. I want to keep it cheap for you guys, as well as I want to give you the opportunity to get in for free using these apps. Again, the link is going to be down in the description. Put in these slips, join the Discord, get the rest of my slips, and let's cash out. See you guys in the next video. Cheers.